Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to jump on for just a few minutes. Because I know usually when I have a message and like the message is like it keeps coming up, that theme is usually a unction for spirit to say it's time to share. It's time to share. And so the theme for the past week or so has been, should I give up? Should I start over? Should I just blow all this up? Should I stop? That has been the question, which, and a lot of times this has been around legacy building. It's like, this is getting to be too much. I'm, I'm part of the way there. I'm in the transition period, and I'm too far from the beginning to turn back around, but I'm too far from the end to see what it's going to look like. And so I've had this question posed to me on several occasions with from my clients, and they're in spaces where they're trying to decide, do I keep going or do I just let this go because I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I just don't know what to do. And so I asked them, I said, remember your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? What legacy are you building? And is this the way to get to the legacy that you're building? Some were asking questions around, do I continue to push forward and continue to get my doctorate degree? Because I've had some setbacks, I've had some frustrations. Is that for me? Is it what I'm supposed to do? Other is, do I continue this business that I started because I'm building legacy? But it's frustrating, it's hard, it's tiring, it's so much going on. And it's like, should I keep going? I put a lot in, but I'm not at the end or to a place where it's stability. Others is like, do I continue in this space where I want to create safe leadership, but the leadership above me is not looking at safety and is doing more harm? So, do I continue on this path of legacy building and helping others? And my reply to every one of them is, what is your why? What is your why? Are you being asked by the creator, our spirit, that it's a time to pivot? Or is it time to surrender your will and your plans to God's plans for your life? Is it it's time to just rest for a moment? Not saying not never to pick it back up, but take a moment to rest because you can't do this by yourself and you're tired, you're frustrated. Or is it time to just let it go and say, that means there's something else that I'm supposed to be doing? I've been in this place before. It was 2020, right before the pandemic hit. For me, I wanted to blow up my whole business, start all over, not knowing what I wanted to do. But God had other plans that He was like, you know what? You can release what you have been doing and give it to me. And so I decided to release that, and my business has taken on a different face and a different pace. And I'm like, oh, okay, the pace was for me to slow down. It was a season of rest. Even though the pandemic was coming up, I was being positioned to help other clinicians to be able to work through it, hold space, be a safe space for them. And in this season, I'm being called to be, to help leaders create safe spaces and become safe people for others because we need safety in our workspace, safety in our communities. We need safety in our spiritual homes. And so being able to create that safe space, and I've learned how to do that, and being able to be very secure in who I am and who I ask other people to be. to show up authentically in who I am and allowing other people to show up authentically in who they are. Being able to create fellowship and freedom and flexibility in spaces. And then also being able to empower other people to create other safe leaders. So when I ask you to really sit back and think about your why, I want you to say, why was I created for this? Who am I? And why was I created for this? And why am I doing this? What is my why? What is the greater impact? How is it going to shift our world in the work that I do? So it's not, do I quit? Do I continue? Do I surrender? It is, why? Why am I doing what I do? So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you take those questions into consideration. And if you'll put in the chat, why are you who you are? And why are you doing what you do?